Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new year, first of all, and welcome to Mount St. Joseph Academy. And we are at Martin McDonough Gymnasium for girls basketball action coming up here tonight. And it is two of our Rutland County teams here on the floor tonight. The MSJ girls are going to play host to Mill River Union High School, so it should be a good matchup as Mill River comes into this contest with a 3-2 overall record, and the MSJ girls come into the contest with a 3-0 overall record. And you're looking at the Mountie logo up there on the wall. As we said, we're at the Martin McDonough Gymnasium. There you go. Named after the legendary athletic director, coach, former coach here at Mount St. Joseph Academy. And beautiful facility, and very glad to be back here once again. These are the Mountie girls warming up here on the floor. And just recapping each of their individual performances so far this season. As we said, the Mill River girls come here at a 3-2 overall record. And the first two games of their season were wins against Leland and Gray and Proctor, then a loss at the hand of Bellows Falls, a second loss at the hands of Arlington, and then a win over Long Trail School. So that's what Mill River has done so far. Let's show you the Mill River girls warming up here on the floor as we speak, as long as we are talking about them. So that is their overall record. Let's run down the roster of the Mill River girls while we watch them warm up. And number 15 is Chloe Kennedy. She is a senior. Number 4, Riley Roundy. She's a junior. 23, Lillian Lethbridge. She is a junior. Number 5, Stella McGlory. She's a junior. Number 11 is Lindsey Graham. She's a freshman. Number 10, Grace St. Pierre, a junior. Number 3, Bella St. Pierre. She is a sophomore. Number 25 is Michaela McKeel. She is a senior. Number 33 is Casey Orzechowski. She's a senior. And number 22 is Reagan Perrin. She is an 8th grader. And there you go. That is the entire roster for the girls team for the Mill River girls. And their head coach is Mr. Darren Badgley. And we have the MSJ Mounties. As we said, MSJ at 3-0 overall defeated Long Trail, Green Mountain, and Sharon Academy. And they both play in the D division here, so they're both in the same league here in the southern half of the state, which would be Division 4 or D division in the southern part of the state. And the MSJ Mounties are number 2 is Riley Collins. She's a senior. Number 3, Gabby Boudreau. She is a senior. Number 23 is Abby Williams, a senior. Juniors are number 10, Abby Fulham. And number 15, Destiny Foster, a junior. Some sophomores. Number 4 is Jada Hughes. And number 30 is Izzy Smith. And number 5 is Dylan Collins. She is a sophomore. And one more sophomore. Number 13 is Carmody Fortier. A couple of freshmen. Number 12 is Maya Cole. And also number 11 is Alice Sharon. She is a forward. The head coach is Mr. Bill Brusso. And Bill's been at the head of the program for several years. Does an excellent job here. And let's show you the MSJ girls warming up on the floor as we look out. So once again, we're just a few minutes away from the starting introductions happening here on the court at Mount St. Joseph Academy's Convent Avenue Gymnasium, the Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Girls basketball action coming up here tonight. Some very good Rutland County teams. We expect a great contest and more coming up. Okay, we are back, or never left you actually, here at Mount St. Joseph Academy and the Convent Avenue Gymnasium. These are the MSJ Mountie girls we are looking at here on the floor, and right here to a little bit more to our left are the Mill River girls, and we should have our pregame introductions happening on the floor here in just a moment as we are on the second day of January, brand new year, 2026. And this will be, anyway, my first production here for PEG TV in the year 2026. So it should be a lot of fun watching our local girls here on the floor as we get ready for the starting introductions happening on the floor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Martin McDonough Gymnasium for today's Southern Vermont League matchup featuring the Minutemen of Mill River High School.
All right, being introduced right now with the athletic director, public address announcer Dan Elliott, the Mill River girls first. And we did run down the entire rosters here for you, and we'll have our starting 5 introduced here on the floor in just a moment. We'll have this one underway from Martin McDonough Gymnasium.
Any violation of the game or in the stands can result in a game stoppage, ejection, or forfeiture.
Very good crowd here is on hand for this contest here to start off our new year tonight.
Now for the starting lineup. First for the Minutemen. Head guard, a junior, number 10, Grace St. Pierre. Head guard, a sophomore, number 3, Bella St. Pierre.
Okay, Grace St. Pierre introduced. Now Bella St. Pierre.
Head guard, a junior, number 15, Chloe Kennedy.
And number 15 is Chloe Kennedy as third starter.
A senior, number 25, Michaela McKeel.
Number 25, Michaela McKeel. And rounding out the starting 5, Stella McGlory, number 5. And there you go. Those are the starting 5 here for the Mill River girls. And the rest of the team to join them. All right, here are the Mountie girls being introduced. All right, first introduced was Riley Collins. And number 3, Gabby Boudreau. Number 10 coming out, Abby Fulham. Number 4 is Jada Hughes. And rounding out the starting 5 is Alice Sharon, a freshman. And there you go. There are the MSJ Mountie starting 5, and the rest of the girls are going to pause for our national anthem. Okay, very good shot of the crowd here in the bleachers at beautiful Convent Avenue Gymnasium, Martin McDonough Gymnasium. And this is also Lenny Burke Court at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. And we're just about ready to get this one underway. As you see your 2 officials out there about mid-court ready to go. And we'll have the opening tip-off coming up here in just a moment. Again, 2 teams very close record-wise. Very early in the season, obviously. This is just the second day of the new year, so each of these teams have played a few games. Mill River a couple of more. They have 5 games under their belt, to MSJ's 3 games. But things are going to really kick into high gear now that we're in the first of the year. Obviously, as it moves very quickly, you get into the month of January and February, and then, of course, March is when the playoffs go. So it all happens very quickly, and we are ready to go. So let's get our opening tip-off coming up here, and jumping it up at center circle here for the Mill River girls is Michaela McKeel and her counterpart for MSJ. I'll have to get her number here in just a second when she turns. I can't see it at the moment. All right, looks like number 11. That'd be Alice Sharon. It is. So Alice Sharon for MSJ to jump it up. Off the opening tip, we're going to be controlled here first by MSJ. So we are underway. Quick shot taken. Abby Fulham put that one up. Misses. Get a rebound coming down. That was Chloe Kennedy pulling down that rebound. And now we see the Mill River girls setting up with it for the first time here tonight. This is Bella St. Pierre, number 3, controlling it. Top of the circle. That's Bella driving right side of the free throw line. Grace St. Pierre wearing number 10. Picked up that loose ball. Got loose there for a moment. Now we have a foul, it looks like. right, that will be an offensive foul called against the Mill River girls. So that's our first foul of the game. That's Michaela McKeel. That will pick up the offensive foul. And we'll be seeing the ball inbounded right here by the two Mountie girls. And over here to our left, everybody waiting at the other end of the floor. So it looks like we're going to have a zone defense here used by Mill River first. MSJ girls working around that zone defense. And that is a traveling violation. So Mounties and Mill River each just trying to get used to each other here as we just get underway. Not even a minute gone in this contest. Full court pressure coming here from MSJ on Mill River. And that causes a loose ball picked up by the Mounties over the half-court line. Let's see if we keep it in play. Gets under the MSJ basket. There's a good open look at it. That's a very good shot by Riley Collins. Not going to go in. And the rebound going to come down to Bella St. Pierre. All right, that one way out there drops in. That's going to be a three on that. All right, couple of MSJ shots. We saw Riley Collins get off a shot. So did Alice Sharon get off a shot. And then we're going to have a foul called against Alice Sharon. So that gives it back to Mill River. So the Lady Minutemen going to inbound here. Full court MSJ pressure. MSJ coming up with that loose ball. Another turnover there by Mill River. There's a one-handed shot put up by the Mounties. That was Jada Hughes, I believe, putting that one up. Going to miss that one. Another shot, top of the circle. Mounties with a rebound. Here's Jada Hughes over in the left corner with an open look at it. Puts up that 15-foot shot, misses. Grace St. Pierre initially got the rebound, then the ball got loose. Jada Hughes picked it up. Jada went to the basket for a shot. She got fouled. All right, so that is going to put Jada Hughes on the line to shoot, and we will have a foul going against, looks like Bella St. Pierre will get her first personal foul, team's second. Jada Hughes with a chance to give MSJ some points here. That is the first Mountie point right there. Second one will not go. All right, that'll be a Mountie foul. Jada Hughes picking up her first personal foul. The ball inbounded. Minutemen will get it to the top of the circle. Mountie girls fall back in what looks to be a zone defense as well. Here's a Mill River shot right side. Chloe Kennedy put that one up. Going to miss. Mounties with the rebound. Here comes the MSJ fast break down the floor. That ball getting ahead of everybody. Goes out of bounds. Goes back to Mill River. We have 5:06 left to go here in the first quarter. 3-1 is our score. Mill River up on top. Now we got a breakaway layup attempt there by Chloe Kennedy. Chloe showing some good hustle, getting it down the floor. Got a good line on the basket, puts up a shot, misses. Now we have an out of bounds here at the sideline. Lady Minutemen are going to keep it. They'll inbound here at the side. Another good attempt underneath the Mill River basket. That was by number 10, Grace St. Pierre. Mounties with the rebound. This is MSJ with it at their end of the floor. Gabby Boudreau over to the left corner. We're going to get a shot. This one is going to be a little off the mark. Riley Collins took that shot. And there you go. There is a Mill River rebound. Grace St. Pierre, number 10, to Bella St. Pierre. So the two St. Pierres working with it. Now there's a drive right down the middle. Beautiful play. Left-handed shot. Stella McGlory put that one up. Misses. And MSJ with a rebound. Mountie girls down the floor very quickly. They'll get off a shot put up by Abby Fulham. Misses. This is Bella St. Pierre with the rebound. And Bella working that left sideline right now. Almost a turnover right there. Michaela McKeel coming back up with it, saving it. And Lady Minutemen a chance to reset the offense. Ball goes back top of the circle. Good defensive hustle right there by Gabby Boudreau. That caused that loose ball right there. And the Mounties have finally come up with it. Gabby gets that loose ball, and here's the MSJ fast break down the floor. That ball is loose. They recover it, and Jada Hughes going to get off a shot, and that's a beauty right there. Going to get 3 for that. So with that, MSJ goes up on top 4-3. About 3.5 minutes left to go first quarter. I think we have a foul here on that shot. Okay, that will be an MSJ foul. They're going to call that one on Alice Sharon. Alice is going to get her second personal foul. Looks like Coach Brusso is going to go to his bench here. And on the line shooting will be Michaela McKeel to shoot. Should be 2 here for her. So that's what we thought with number 2 foul on her. We'll have Alice Sharon coming out of the lineup for a little bit. And Izzy Smith is now in there for the Mounties. We have 3:17 left to go here in our first quarter. Michaela McKeel with a second free throw. Going to miss that one. There's the MSJ rebound. All kinds of activity there. Loose ball finally picked up. Bella St. Pierre came up with that. Here are the Minutemen trying to work it over in that right corner. They're going to lose that out of bounds. Back to MSJ. All right, so everybody back at the other end of the floor waiting on defense. Mountie girls are going to be putting the ball in play to Abby Fulham. So Abby with it right now, and everybody else. Here's Abby coming over the half-court line. Everybody waiting down the floor. There we go, into the free throw line. Abby draws the defense out, kicks it over to Gabby Boudreau for a shot. Misses another shot over there right side. And this one off the glass. Riley Collins took that one, misses. Mountie rebound, and at the free throw line, another shot. Good open shots. Abby Fulham going to miss this. And still a fourth Mountie rebound. So lots and lots of opportunity here. There's Jada Hughes now left side. Let's see if she can get one to drop. Nope. Well, loose ball picked up there. This is number 4, Jada Hughes again with it. So Mounties, I believe, took already 4 shots. And let's see, they're going to have another opportunity right here. Jada Hughes drive to the basket. Shot put up, and let's see if we have a foul here. It was a block shot, but probably a foul. Yes, it is. So Bella St. Pierre is going to get her second personal foul, and that will put Jada Hughes on the line to shoot. And she'll get 2 shots here. With under 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 4 apiece. And no, we're not tied at 4 apiece. As Jada makes her first free throw, so it's 5-4 MSJ. And we see Bella St. Pierre coming out with her second personal foul. So she's just been replaced out there. I believe that was Grace St. Pierre as her substitute. Jada Hughes' second free throw is good. 6-4. MSJ girls by 2. Mounties full court press here. There's a loose ball picked up by the Mounties. Outlet pass to the half court, stolen back. And your official getting a backcourt violation on that. So basically, we had a backcourt giving it back now to Mill River, and they want to take a timeout. So Coach Badgley is going to get with the girls here and take a timeout. His call, their call on the time. And we have 1:35 left to go here in this first quarter. Let me show you the scoreboard here. Give you a look at the one of the score clocks here at the Mount St. Joseph Academy Martin McDonough Gymnasium. 1:35. Home team MSJ. Visitor is Mill River. Beautiful bleachers there across the way. As you see that Mountie logo up there on the wall. This always makes a beautiful shot, I think. When you look at the bleachers, I'm basically set up doing our camera work here from the stage at the Convent Avenue Gymnasium. Makes a great place to do this. I want to thank Dan Elliott, Bill Brusso and company for the accommodations. All right, we're just about ready to go, and MSJ going to be inbounding. This is Gabby Boudreau, number 3, puts the ball in play. Jada Hughes with it, top of the circle. Mounties lead by 2. And right there for an open shot, Abby Fulham. After that missed shot, we have a whistle. All right, so Riley Collins going to pick up a foul for the Mounties, her first, the team's 4th. So next time we'll be shooting a couple of free throws if we get another foul here before the end of the quarter. That'll be an out of bounds. We got 1:10 left to go in the quarter, by the way, first quarter. 6-4 MSJ. And it's going to be Lady Minutemen. Grace St. Pierre will be the inbounder here at the sideline. All right, that was a called foul on Grace St. Pierre. And that will be the team's 4th. So both teams with 4 team fouls. So next foul, if we should get another one in the last minute here, we'll be shooting. Mounties will have it to inbound. Jada Hughes, nice drive down low, passes it over left side. Riley Collins took that shot, misses. Rebound Mill River, they get it to the half court only to have it knocked loose. Jada Hughes coming up with a loose ball. Mounties with a shot top of the circle. This one not going to go, put back underneath a couple of times. Number 2, there finally, Riley Collins, that is, working real hard there underneath, and Riley will get the 2 for MSJ. On the rebound, 8-4 Mounties. Wow. Lady Minutemen Grace St. Pierre. All net on that beautiful 3-point shot she just took. Makes it 8-7 now as Mounties try to get a fast break going down the floor. Long pass down the floor, goes out of bounds with 0.3 seconds showing. So Mill River will barely have time. They'll get it in play, and then probably you'll hear the buzzer go off. And that's it. 0.3 seconds, not a lot of time there, and that's how we end the quarter. So we'll show you the scoreboard here at the Convent Avenue Gymnasium. MSJ 8, Mill River 7, as the second quarter ready to go. Okay, ball in play, second quarter underway. Martin McDonough Gymnasium in Rutland. Mill River to put the ball in play first. Michaela McKeel putting up that shot. 10-footer over that right side, right corner area. And we have a foul on that play, or after that play, actually. All right, so that will put Grace St. Pierre. That will be on the free throw line. So Grace in the rebounding effort got fouled there. Apparently trying to take a shot, so she'll get a couple of free throws here. Chance to tie this game here from the foul line. And she does tie it. So we have an 8-8 ball game as we're just underway with the second quarter. Grace St. Pierre's second free throw, a little bit off the mark. Grace, a junior at Mill River High School. And we get a Mountie rebound, and this is Jada Hughes now down the floor with it. Left side of the free throw line. Work that left side a bit, and back up on top. Now over on the right side it goes. Good zone defense here by Mill River. But just enough room to get a shot off there. As you see, Jada Hughes all net on that beautiful three. 11-8 is our score. Get a drive down the floor quickly and a shot put up here, Mill River side. Minuteman shot was by Bella St. Pierre. Get right back to Bella, gets another shot at it. Outside this time from right around foul line area. That one will go off the rim. Missed shot out of bounds, gives it back to the Mounties. All right, Mill River with that possession will come away empty. Ball going back to the Mounties on that out of bounds. Here are the MSJ girls with it. Jada Hughes brought it down over the half-court line. Passed it off to Izzy Smith. Now this is Jada back with it again. Free throw line. Here's Izzy Smith left side. Good defense there by Mill River's Chloe Kennedy. Right side shot we get up and missed, but nice follow-up right there. That's how you do it. Alice Sharon there going right after the rebound, right back in for the right-handed layup. Grace St. Pierre wasting no time. A good fast breakdown. That's actually Bella St. Pierre. Goes in for the left-handed layup, misses the shot. Now we see the ball knocked out of bounds there on the sideline. Both coaches putting some substitutions in. Coach Brusso going to his bench right here. All right, Mill River going to be inbounding here at the sideline. Lady Minutemen, that Grace St. Pierre, the inbounder. Chloe Kennedy on the shot attempt. There's a rebound by the Mounties. This is Gabby Boudreau with a rebound, brings it down the floor. Izzy Smith will take that shot, right corner, misses. And here's a rebound, Bella St. Pierre. Everybody hustling down the floor here at the Mill River end. Lady Minutemen setting up with it. Lady Minutemen get it in the paint there to Stella McGlory for a shot attempt. Mounties with a rebound. Nice break down the floor. And getting back there first and down the floor and getting the ball. And the 2 points is Alice Sharon for the Mounties. Inbounds pass is stolen. Izzy Smith with it. Intercepts that inbounds, put up a shot, misses. Rebound back up, Gabby Boudreau. Her 3-4 foot shot not going to go. Michaela McKeel there with the rebound. Now Jada Hughes knocking one loose, passes it off and gets it right back. And Jada Hughes, as you saw right there, going to go in for that right-handed layup. So MSJ putting a little bit of a run together here in the middle of this second quarter. They lead it now 17-8. All right, we get a little collision right there at the half court, as you see. And that is going to be on MSJ, and that'll be Izzy Smith that will pick up her second personal foul. So for Mill River, we'll see them inbounding here at the sideline. Grace St. Pierre, number 10, going to be the inbounder. Lady Minutemen get it to McKeel. She gets tied up, double team there, kicks it back over in the corner. There's a shot that rattled the rim. That was a very nice attempt there by Chloe Kennedy. Chloe's shot halfway down. That would have been a three if it went in, but comes back out, goes out of bounds. Lady Minutemen will keep it, so they'll be inbounding at the baseline. That'll be a turnover. MSJ intercepting a pass right there. Oh, three-point shot, Gabby Boudreau, in and out. Michaela McKeel on the rebounding effort. She's worked real hard for the Lady Minutemen here tonight, getting a number of rebounds. MSJ, though, good job coming back down the floor quickly on defense, setting up. That's a clean play right there. That is actually a block, and they call a jump ball on that play, the official right there, and possession belongs to the Mounties. So MSJ girls with 3:30 will bring it down over the half-court line. Second quarter action. Abby Fulham with that shot. Misses. Ball gets back out top of the circle right there. Hopefully you can see that. Gabby Boudreau lighting one up for three. And Coach Badgley wants to take a timeout. Abby Fulham. Yeah. No. I might be wrong. All right, we have 3:17 left to go here. We have a timeout here on the floor. 20-8 is our score, and MSJ with a little bit of a run. That was a big three-point bucket hit moments ago. All right, so that last three was Gabby Boudreau that hit the three. This is Mill River you are looking at. And we'll show you, again, this nice crowd we have here on the second day of January 2006 at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Got a lot of good local basketball happening, and I always like to see it when two of our local teams are playing. Both of these girls' teams in the D division here, which, by the way, would include MSJ, Twin Valley, also part of this D division, Arlington, Mill River, Pulteney in here as well, Long Trail. Those are a lot of the schools you'll see in this D division. All right, so 3:17 left to go here in the quarter, second quarter. That will be a Mill River travel. Bella St. Pierre working real hard there and apparently took an extra step. Did get a shot off, but we had the travel call right there. Brings us under 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. First half action. Nice baseline drive. Left side drive in there. That is Riley Collins, number 2, that just hit that bucket. Mounties staying with that full court pressure. It's caused Mill River a little bit of trouble here. A number of turnovers. MSJ's capitalized on that. There's a long shot way out there. And Grace St. Pierre took the shot. Michaela McKeel on the rebound. Got a good rebound. Right back up she went with it. Wouldn't go in, goes out of bounds. And what you were looking at is Lady Mill River, Lady Minutemen possession here, the inbound baseline. Good shot attempt by Bella St. Pierre. And this is Jada Hughes with the rebound. Oh, beautiful shot. That's going to be 3 on that one. The official just signaling that right now. Abby Fulham hitting a nice one for 3. MSJ piling on the points here. Ball got knocked loose here. Mill River recovers it. They're going to get off a 3-point shot. Grace St. Pierre trying. Misses it. Second shot pumped up there by Stella McGlory on the rebound. That won't go. MSJ girls going to hit one right there, and we'll give credit to Gabby Boudreau on that one. 1:22 left to go here in this quarter. Second quarter action. Michaela McKeel gets double teamed going into the basket, and one of those girls going to get a foul. She had Abby Fulham on her, and so was Riley Collins. All right, so Riley Collins is going to be called for the foul, and this will put Michaela McKeel on the free throw line. Michaela's going to be shooting 2 with 1:15 left to go here in this half. First half action, you probably see the clock there up above there. It says 28-8 is our score. We'll show you Michaela here on the free throw line, shooting her shots. Coach Brusso going to the bench. Dylan Collins coming into the ball game. Looks like Riley Collins will sit down. All right, MSJ with the rebound. Abby Fulham hitting there's a collision right there. That's going to be offensive foul. Jada Hughes banging into one of the defenders there, and that will be offensive foul with 1:03 left to go here in the quarter. That is a traveling violation is the call there. It was Bella St. Pierre bringing it down the floor, so it looks like that'll be giving it back to the Mounties with 56 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Gabby Boudreau on that shot attempt. And it does go out of bounds off Mill River after the missed shot. So Mounties with another opportunity. They'll inbound from the baseline. And good clean tie-upper right there. Destiny Foster is into the lineup. Tied up by Bella St. Pierre. Possession, Mill River. .20 seconds remaining to go here in the half. Oh, in, out, back in. That'll be a buzzer shot right there. Destiny Foster hitting that bucket there. Thought that was going to come back out. It rolled in after the clock had gone to 0. So the Mountie fans enjoying that shot right there, and that will end, the buzzer going off there, that will end our first half. So there we go at the end of one half of basketball. MSJ 30, Mill River 8. Just about ready to start our third quarter. It was a big quarter for MSJ. The second quarter is outscoring Mill River 22-1 in that third quarter, and that is basically the difference of what we're looking at here. 30-8 is the MSJ lead, and we are underway. So our third quarter underway. Mill River inbounding the ball first. The Lady Minutemen got some work to do here. Regroup a little bit after that halftime, and there's good start right there. Good drive to the basket by Bella St. Pierre. Missed the shot, got her second shot, got fouled, and she'll be on the line to shoot. Abby Fulham will pick up the first foul here of the second half and will be on the free throw line for 2 shots from Bella St. Pierre. All right, nice job on that first one, and it's been a while since we've had a Mill River point, but the first point of the second half belongs to the Lady Minutemen. We'll get a second free throw. And a beautifully done shot, foul shot right there, nice form, left-handed shooter, Bella St. Pierre. Going to hit that bucket, makes it 30-10 now. Mounties up on top. Good ball movement by MSJ, and there's a lane right to the basket. That's Alice Sharon driving to the hoop with a left-handed shot underneath for the 2. Mounties' first basket of the second half. MSJ very successful with that full court pressure they used in the first half, caused a lot of Mill River turnovers, and they come right back to it here in the third quarter. Minutemen down low, left side of the basket, down around baseline area, will get off a shot. That was Chloe Kennedy going to miss that shot. Goes out of bounds. MSJ gets it on the possession. 32-10 is our score. MSJ leading at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, hosting the Lady Minutemen of Mill River. There's Jada Hughes with a beautiful drive to the basket. Comes in for that left side layup try with a right-handed shot after the missed shot. Ball out of bounds and stays with the Mounties. MSJ girls will be inbounding at the baseline. That's going to be a 3-point shot by Jada Hughes. They backed off on her just enough to give her room to get that one off, and she hit a beauty. And that is going to be a foul, which will obviously be on the Lady Minutemen of Mill River, going to pick up the personal foul. Stella McGlory will get the foul. Oh, nicely done. Good break down the floor. Ends up in Michaela McKeel's hands right underneath. Feed it to her under the basket for the 2. And again, they try to work it inside to McKeel. That one knocked away, loose, out of bounds, stays with Mill River. Lady Minutemen will be inbounding at the baseline. Jada Hughes picked up the foul right there. Just a little discussion on that to try to straighten that out there. A little confusion there. So Mill River inbounds it. Inside the paint, it goes to McKeel, put up the shot. Off the rim, a battle for that rebound as you see it going out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Minutemen. All right, we had I'm not sure exactly what that was. It's a technical foul.
I think she reached over.
All right, some illegal action there, obviously causing a technical foul, reaching over the line there. That was the technical. So as the inbounder is getting ready to inbound, you can't reach in on defense to try to take it away, and that's, I guess, what we were looking at. Best guess I can give you on that. So two free throws are taken right there. Bella St. Pierre is their foul shooter there, obviously. Does a nice job there from the foul line. And now Mill River will get possession. So they're doing pretty well here in the third quarter already. All right, the ball knocked out of bounds, stays with Mill River. So already the Minutemen have put up 6 points here in this quarter, which is better than the one they had in that second quarter. Into McKeel underneath on the inbound. Didn't have a real good angle on it. Did get off a shot, misses. Mounties with the rebound. That's a traveling violation. Mounties good break down the floor. A little frustration there for Alice Sharon. Got a good jump on it, and down the floor she went. She traveled, though, and that will give it back to the Minutemen. So full court pressure coming from MSJ once again. Coach Badgley going to his bench. Number 22 coming in, and 23. Get their names for you. 22 is Regan Perrin. 23 is Lillian Lethbridge. So a couple of new players on the Mill River side of things. Mounties get the possession. They inbound it. And there's a three-point attempt put up by Gabby Boudreau. Gabby going to miss that shot. Rebound coming down to the Lady Minutemen. Over the half-court line, the ball goes into Bella St. Pierre's hands. Left side of that three-point circle. Back to St. Pierre. She'll kick it out on top. We'll get a three-point shot. Already a beautiful shot right there. That'll be three. Chloe Kennedy just hitting that bucket. Jada Hughes splitting the defenders here at the Mountie end of the floor. Got a shot off. Misses, and it goes out of bounds baseline. It goes back to the Lady Minutemen. So definitely Mill River's best quarter we're looking at right here. They more than doubled their point total here so far in the third quarter. MSJ back to full court pressure. All right, we're going to have some shooter on the free throw line. That first shot you saw was Lillian Lethbridge. Lillian missed the shot, then a nice job on the rebound there by Regan Perrin, new into the ball game. Those were the two substitutions in there, already making their presence known there. As we'll have a foul coming here and a couple of free throws. It looks like there's going to be a timeout here first. So the MSJ foul is going to be on Alice Sharon. Alice just picked up her third personal foul. But really a good 4 minutes here for the Lady Minutemen. 35-17, Mountie still with a lead, but as we said, just 1 point for Mill River in that second quarter, and we already got 9 points here in this third quarter. So definitely their best quarter so far. These are the Lady Minutemen we're looking at. And once again, we are at Martin McDonough Gymnasium right here, a production on PEG TV. A lot of basketball history to this gymnasium. This is Lenny Burke Court. And there is the Mountie logo you see up there on the wall. And these are the Mounties. The MSJ girls are 3-0 coming in here tonight, as we said, so they're having an excellent start to their season. Very good team under Coach Brousseau. Bill Brousseau's been at the head of this program for a few years. His assistant coach is Liz Yaddo. Ella Fredette listed as the manager. Let's give everybody a mention. Coach Darren Badgley and manager Cassidy Dunn on the other side, too. We'll mention that in equal time, right? Okay, on the line shooting again is Regan Perrin. Regan is listed as an 8th grader, so she's getting some good varsity experience in here. Youngest member of this squad, it looks like. MSJ's Abby Fulham gets good position right around the free throw line. Did get a shot off, misses. Minutemen with the rebound. Quickly down the floor. Chloe Kennedy on the shot. Gabby Boudreau with that Mountie shot. Rebound, Regan Perrin. That becomes a loose ball. This is Jada Hughes picking up on it, recovering. Jada Hughes with the shot, got the rebound on the follow-up, another shot. Not going to get that one to go. Now the Lady Minutemen with the rebound. This is Bella St. Pierre that came up with it, with the rebound down the floor. There's a nice baseline drive shot attempt by Reagan Perrin, misses. Mounties with the rebound. 2:59 left to go here in this third quarter. Oh, beautiful shot right there. Abby Fulham lined that one up nicely and gets all net for that three. So the Mounties go up to 38-17 lead with that bucket. There's a steal by Jada Hughes. Nicely done. Nobody there to catch up to her. So she goes in for an easy layup. All right, Coach Brusso going back to his bench as we have Dylan Collins coming into the game now, and also Izzy Smith coming back in. That was an out of bounds, so Mill River will be inbounding. All right, well, a good shot anyway by Stella McGlory. Not going to drop in there. Izzy Smith with the rebound. Here are the Mounties. Jada Hughes with it. Out of bounds, Mounties will inbound. Gabby Boudreau took a three-point shot attempt, and now we have a jump ball after the missed shot. Good effort by both teams for the rebound there with 1:35 left to go here in the third quarter. MSJ leading 40-17. MSJ stays with the full court pressure. All right, Jada Hughes driving shot off that missed shot, ball out of bounds. Going back to Mill River. MSJ using up a bunch of time there, that possession. Brings us down to about a half minute left to go here in the third quarter. Mountie girls leading Mill River 40-17 at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Oh, nice shot. Regan Perrin, the 8th grader there for Mill River, going to hit a bucket. All right, there you go. Final few seconds of the third quarter, but it was a better quarter for Mill River, but still the MSJ Mounties with the control of this game. They lead at 40-17 at the end of 3. Fourth quarter action coming up from Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Okay, both teams coming out here on the floor for our fourth quarter. So that definitely was a Mill River quarter. They outscored MSJ by a point. As we said, they put 11 points up, so outscoring the Mounties 11-10 in the third quarter. But those first two quarters, first half was all Mounties for sure. And Mill River still with more catching up to do, obviously. All right, fourth quarter action underway. This is the Mountie girls getting off a shot up on top of the circle. This one going to be a little bit off the mark, but Dylan Collins takes that shot. Some of these names you'll remember from the soccer season. MSJ with an excellent girls soccer program this year. Dylan Collins, one of the big players on that soccer team. Now on the basketball court. There's a drive to the basket. We'll have a shot, and it looks like we're going to have some foul shots coming. Chloe Kennedy took the shot. Chloe got fouled. And that will be a fourth personal foul on Jada Hughes. So Jada might be taking a seat. We'll see if Coach Brousseau decides to replace her or leave her in there for a little bit. All right, Chloe Kennedy with 2 free throws coming. There's the first one. That will be in and out. Chloe's one of the seniors here on this team. Just a couple of seniors. Michaela McKeel is a senior. Casey Orzechowski is a senior. Somebody stepped in there early, I think is what the call was. That'd be a lane violation right there. Got to keep your position there, so she's going to get another free throw. And very nicely done. Good free throw right there. Makes it 40-20 our score. MSJ up on top. This is Jada Hughes who's going to stay in there with her fourth personal foul. All right, Jada going in for a shot. Nice block on that. Cleanly done by Bella St. Pierre. Number 3 blocks it out of bounds. So the Mounties will keep it. They'll inbound with 7:02 left to go in this contest. Jada Hughes, top of the circle, right about 3-point range. Going to miss that one. Mountie rebound, though, so Dylan Collins coming up with it. Mounties had multiple opportunities every possession in that first half. Here's Jada Hughes again. This is going to be 3 on that. She's a good little outside shooter there from 3-point range for sure. We've seen her get a couple of those. 43-20 with that score. There's a loose ball picked up by Jada Hughes. Top of the circle to Dylan Collins. No, Abby Fulham there with the shot. In and out. Minutemen work it in underneath. Good job there to Michaela McKeel. Michaela got the positioning and got her the ball and off the glass for the 2. 43-22 now our score. Mounties up on top. And we run from one end of the floor to the other. There's Chloe Kennedy's shot where Chloe got fouled. And she will be on the line for a couple of more. The free throw, the foul will be on Dylan Collins. So that was Dylan's first personal foul. Chloe Kennedy's been at the line before. She'll shoot a couple more. All right, Coach Brousseau going to his bench right now. We have Gabby Boudreau and Riley Collins both coming in. Jada Hughes is going to sit down. 3 and 4 come in, and 4 and 5 go out. Jada Hughes going out. Dylan Collins going out. Chloe Kennedy's second shot, no good. McKeel with the rebound, right back up. Got her another rebound. Let's see if she can get this one to go. Nope. Loose ball picked up there by McKeel. Now it's going to be turned over. Mountie's going to come up with it. Riley Collins will take it away. Riley Collins, another one of the big soccer players on the MSJ girls soccer team this year. Both the Collins sisters playing basketball here. All right, baseline drive and shot, and the shooter for MSJ is knocked to the ground. That's Izzy Smith. Izzy should go to the line to shoot a couple. And the foul is going to be, and it looks like Stella McGlory's number going up there on the board. Stella gets her second personal foul. Izzy Smith will miss the second one. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. And a tie up right there. Jump ball. And it goes to Mill River. 5:12 left to go in this contest. 44-23 is our score. MSJ up on top. Mounties stay with a full court press. Wow, well done right there. Beauty. Stella McGlory right off the square of the glass. They're going to give, correct that. Yes, it was Stella McGlory. Going to get 3 for that. Riley Collins with 2 shots underneath the MSJ basket. Not going to get the 2 this time, and the rebound coming down to Bella St. Pierre. This is Bella wearing number 3. All right, good wide open shot. Nice try, but no bucket there for Stella McGlory again. Riley Collins with the shot. Mill River with the rebound. Coach Badgley going to his bench because a whole new crew getting ready to go in here at the sideline, we can see. Maybe we can see them right here. There they are, all lined up, ready to go. You're going to see all these substitutions coming in right now for Mill River. So the Lady Minutemen will clear the bench and bring a whole new crew in there. MSJ leading 44-26. About 4 minutes left to go in this contest. Lindsey Graham, number 11, took that shot for the Lady Minutemen. Going to miss that one and out of bounds. And back to the Mounties with 3:30 left to go in our contest. Oh, wow. Good shot right there for MSJ's Abby Fulham. Going to give her 2 on that. Lined it up very nicely. Makes it 46-26. MSJ back to a 20-point lead. All right, Coach Brusso with a couple of substitutions coming in. Dylan Collins back in there. Destiny Foster also back into the lineup. With under 3 minutes left to go. MSJ back waiting on defense, so they ease up on the full court pressure here. All right, just a blocking foul there by Dylan Collins, gets her second personal. Mill River Lady Minutemen will inbound here from their baseline. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to go in our contest. As we said, Mill River came here 3-2 into this gymnasium here tonight, so they've had some wins. And see some good things, and like that right there, that was a good shot. Regan Perrin, the 8th grader, gonna hit that nice baseline shot 3-4 feet away. All right, there's a Mountie shot, goes out of bounds, going back to Mill River. Coach Brusso looking for a timeout, it looks like. All right, so we have 1:48 left to go here in this contest. 46-28. Mounties have led by as much as 20. They led 40-20 at one point, and then 46-26. Right now we're looking at a 46-28 score. But had a good third quarter anyway from the Lady Minutemen, outscoring the Mounties 11-10. But that was their best quarter for sure. Mounties built that lead in the first half, and they continue to have a pretty good fourth quarter right here. All right, so we got our kind of last couple of minutes ready to go here. Just see, all right, there we go. Trying to see where, see who's got possession. All right, it'll be Lady Minutemen. Maya Cole into the lineup, took that last shot, misses. Another shot over on the left side. Carmody Fortier, another replacement in there. I believe that was Carmody's shot, comes off the rim. And the Lady Minutemen with possession here. So we come down to about a minute left to go in this contest. So a bunch of new players in there. Good defensive pursuit there. Carmody Fortier, one of the sophomores on MSJ, knocking that one loose. And a little roar out of the crowd as Carmody Fortier got off a shot, misses. Up, gets another shot. Oh, in and out. All right, MSJ shot attempt blocked out of bounds. Mounties are going to keep it. That was a Maya Cole shot. This is Maya going to inbound it with 31 seconds left to go in the contest. MSJ's Destiny Foster takes a shot. That'll be a little bit short. This shot goes out of bounds with 25 seconds left to go. And it's pretty much sure the MSJ girls are going to stay undefeated here with just a few more seconds on the clock. And they will be going to 4-0 on the season here early in the going. All right, a foul called against MSJ. That'll be Mill River inbounding with 3 seconds left to go in the contest. And there is the buzzer, and that will end our contest. So MSJ girls going to win this one, 46-28 over Mill River. A very nice win for the Mountie girls, and they stay undefeated. They're 4-0 on the season with this win over Mill River. They will go to 3-3 on the season with this loss. Right, everybody filing out of the gymnasium here. Final score here once again, 46-28. Let's check our individual scoring stats here real quickly here as we finish this one up. And we had for Mill River, we had Bella St. Pierre finishing up here today with a total of, let's see, 4 points. All four coming from the free throw line, 4 for 4. Very good foul shooting. Stella McGlory finishes up with a total of 3 points. Grace St. Pierre will finish up with a total of 7 points on 2 3-pointers she hit. Also in on the scoring, we had Chloe Kennedy. Chloe is going to be in the scorebook with 3, 4, 5 points. We had Regan Perrin with a total of, 2 4 points. And Michaela McKeel with a total of 5 points on 2 field goals, 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. That is the scoring. As we said, their best quarter was 11-10, outscoring MSJ that third quarter. For the MSJ, Riley Collins will finish up with 4 points. We had Gabby Boudreau with a total of 6 points on 2 3-pointers she hit. Jada Hughes had 3, 6, 8, 10. 13, 14, 15, 16 points unofficially, including 3 3-pointers. We had Abby Fulham with a total of 2, 4, 7 points. Also in on the scoring is Alice Sharon. Alice with 2, 4, 6 points. And we had Destiny Foster with 2 points. And that looks about it right there. That's our individual scoring. So nice win. Final score once again 46-28. MSJ defeating Mill River. Hope you enjoyed it. Look at the court here at MSJ's Convent Avenue Gymnasium. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.